everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Kirsty and I have got some crazy TikTok videos to show you today, and they are all based on the new craze which is going around called Randonauting. Oh my god, crazy things are happening. So stick around and let's just get straight into the video. Okay, if you have not heard of Randonauting, it is a new app that has just sort of gained popularity in the last couple of months. I only heard about it a couple of days ago and I'm like shook. It gives you a specific location, usually not too far away from where you are. It asks for your intent and then it will generate a location, it will send you it, you follow it and arrive at the destination, and you are supposed to come across whatever your intent was. So I've seen some crazy stuff on here. People have had the intention for something really specific and they've gone to the location and it's there. It's honestly, it's mad. But this is a creepy channel. I like to do creepy, scary things on this channel, and Randonauting does not disappoint in that area. If you pick to see something scary or something creepy, sometimes it really does deliver. They have a couple of pro tips on the app, things like if you wouldn't normally adventure alone, go with a friend or a group, bring a trash bag to help with the environment, randonaut with a positive mindset, always randonaut with a charged phone, use situational awareness, be respectful of property owners, never trespass, and don't go into dangerous areas. Basically, they're just saying go into it with an open mind. If you choose something as your intent, which is sort of just like a nice thing, like I want to feel relaxed, and it takes you to like a lake or something, then it's kind of like, oh okay, it's taking me to a lake, like lakes are relaxing, that kind of vibe. Like I don't think it's always going to be so literal, but for some people it literally is exactly what it is. Like I've seen people say I want to see a cat and then it takes them to some random location and there's just a cat. Like how does it do that? How does it know that there's a cat there? Or is it just always a coincidence? I don't know. I'm gonna watch some of these creepy TikToks of people on their randonauting experiences. So let's watch.
That a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old. What the fuck was that? Holy shit.
What the hell? What the hell? So this boy rocks up at his Randonaut location and there's just a car in the woods that has clearly been there for a long time. It's like trapped in by like fully grown trees. I wouldn't like that. I think that would be creepy. And then he hears voices. Like, can it get any worse? Can that actually get any worse? I don't think it can. He's got part 2. Let's watch his part 2 video.
Alright guys, I came back to the location that I heard that voice when I was randonauting. See, there's a car there. Is anybody there? Guess not. Alright, I don't know if this means anything, but there's a shirt here, a water bottle. There's water in the bottle. There's like children's toys, like all broken. Like, alright, that's creepy. This is the middle of the woods. There should be nothing here. I'm so confused. Alright, other than the shirt and like the toys and stuff, there's nothing else here. I walked like all around the car, but I don't see anything else. That's all that's here. Is there anybody here? Guys, I think I just heard something. I'm starting to get creeped out here. It's getting dark out, so yeah, I'm not coming back here anymore. I just watched that back and I realized that it asked me to play a game. Don't go randonauting.
Shut up. That's terrifying. Oh, holy Jesus Christ. I would not dare. Also, why would you go back at night? That's not right. You don't go back at night time. What was that? Was that one of the kids' toys that asked him if he wanted to play a game? Oh my god, it's like Jigsaw. Imagine if Jigsaw came out from behind the car on his little bicycle. Oh, here we go. Part 3.
I wasn't even gonna film this.
Can it get any worse?
I cannot make this
Probably.
shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well, we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier, than the car. So much shit in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. Right, so we found a cross, a picture, SIM card, and that shit. If there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another.
Shut up. Oh my god, and there's an update on this as well. Okay, this is terrifying. I literally just watched his video as I was starting to film this, so I knew there was a part 1. Okay. I don't know if I want to see what's on this SD card. This is just getting worse. Let's watch it.
So I looked through the SD card that I found when I was randonauting, and there actually was stuff on the card. I'm genuinely still kind of like freaked out about what I saw on it, but I'm also like really confused. There's only 3 pictures and 1 video on the card, but one of the pictures and the video are both pretty scary. The video is only a couple seconds long anyway, and there's nobody talking, there's nobody in it. But at the end, the video starts to like cut out, and I think you can hear somebody crying. Here's the footage from when I went through the card. Alright, let's see what's on the card.
Scared. I'm turning my volume down in case it scares me.
So it looks like there's 3 photos and 1 video on the card. I'm gonna get them off the computer and onto my phone so then you guys can have a better look at them.
Don't talk to them. What the fuck? What? Don't talk to them. That is... I feel like I'm watching the Blair Witch Project 2020 here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I was actually thinking about going randonauting. I mentioned it to Tom yesterday and he was like, oh my god, yeah, let's do it. So I was thinking, brilliant. But after seeing things like this, I'm like, do I even dare? That's creepy. That's creepy. What is going on with this world? What is going on with this app? Why is it so terrifying? Another thing that I've seen is a few people saying that their intention is to see death, or they just think death when it asks the intention part, which is just not a good idea. I don't think even putting those kind of thoughts out into the world is a good thing to do. It just is asking for bad... It's just putting negativity out there and you don't know what is going to happen. I just think with things like this, it's risky, and why would you want to see something that could potentially be really harmful? It's not a good idea. But that is what this girl's intention was in this TikTok, and it is not a pleasant video and it's not a pleasant experience that she had. Let's just watch it, and please, if you do actually go randonauting, don't put your intention as death. It is not worth it. It's asking for trouble if you ask me. But let's watch this one.
So I just went randonauting. I just went randonauting and our intention was death. We were on our way to the spot and I look out my window and there's someone laying in the gutter with their wife literally like on them, holding them. And so I parked and got out and he got shot. gave me the phone and I had to call the cops. And he wrapped his jacket around the wound. And then the cops came and we got questioned and I just had to leave. And I just dropped Darius off.
That is just so scary. Like, they didn't even get to the location. They were on the way to it, and then they supposedly saw somebody who had just been shot. What the hell? I don't understand what's happening. It's just horrifying. That's horrible. I feel so awful. Like, if that is a genuine, obviously it's TikTok, it's hard to know what's genuine and what's not. I'm not saying that it's not, but then I have no idea, I'm not there. It's really scary. I just think, why would you look for death? Why would you even risk it? Even, like, I'm skeptical about what the app will do. I think I'll probably put something in, maybe say I want to see something spooky, and I don't think it's going to take me to something spooky. I just think it's going to take me to some, like, a field or something, like, average. Like, I don't think it's going to take me to a cemetery. I can't imagine it actually doing something scary with my intention. But then, even though I'm skeptical about that, I still wouldn't dare risk saying something like death because of the off chance that that could happen. Like, I don't know what energies are out there. I don't want to mess with that kind of stuff. I'm not asking for that in my life. So don't ask for death. Don't have your intention as death. Just don't do it. Here's another one. This one is just creepy. Just creepy. Let's watch.
Why do we just go to this fucking quantum point and this whole fucking person is Sky? Oh my fucking god. Bitch, I can't.
What if the person shows up in my rear view camera?
No, bitch, I can't.
I'm not even joking though. When I saw that, I fully thought that as they were going to be like reversing back or driving back, I fully thought that person was going to start sprinting at the car and I would have absolutely died. That would have been so scary, but that's just because I've watched too many scary things in my lifetime. But I don't know. The whole thing about this app, I just think it's there to sort of make you use your imagination, kind of. Like, that could have just been a person walking at night, like on a field, or like just walking on a little grass verge or something. If you've got the location and your intent was like horror or something like that, and then you go there and then there's a person walking in the dark, like, I would be thinking, oh my god, this is so scary, it's in the dark, why is that man there? When really it could just be a guy just walking. He could have been walking a dog, but we couldn't see the dog. Like, it kind of makes your imagination run wild, but I kind of really like that. I find it quite entertaining. Let's watch the next creepy as TikTok.
Okay, so this Randonauting app just brought us to this creepy town, and honestly, when we saw this, we should have turned around and left.
Oof.
We continued up the mountain though, and there's always abandoned cars and nobody around. At this point, we're definitely trespassing. We couldn't even really turn around at this point because the road was so narrow and it was such a steep drop off on the other side. We were kind of intrigued at how creepy this was, even though it was getting dark really quick, and next thing we know, the sun had gone down and the moon came out, giving it just more of a creepy vibe. But we had the pin pulled up, we were so close to it, and this happened. I don't know how to explain this. We're the only ones around, and a random rock falls. I think that was a sign that we should leave, but we kept going. Everything about this place was just giving me really bad vibes, and when I looked into here and saw this, as soon as I realized it's some sort of face, we took off running. I don't know what it is with this town, why there's all these abandoned cars and no people and mannequins in the window, but I'm deleting this app.
The scenery on that one kind of looked like a movie prop town, like a fake town with like mannequins in the window and stuff, as though it was like an old Western film or something. That's so weird. I kind of forgot what happened in that one other than seeing the mannequin. I don't know how I would have reacted if I was walking somewhere and it was completely like silent and still, and then a giant boulder just rolled down the hill next to me and in front of me, I would not have been able to keep going. I don't trust things like that. I would have been convinced that there was someone watching me, and I can't be doing with that. No, I would not. How are people so brave? I don't understand how people are so like, I'm just gonna keep going. Like, how do you bring yourself to do that? I'm such a massive wuss. I wouldn't have dared. Okay, so a lot of you may have heard about Randonauting and the Randonautica app from a really famous, it's gone viral, a story about a group of teenagers who got a location and they went to the location. It was like right on the edge of the beach on like some big rocks and stuff, like next to a little pier. And there was a suitcase there, so they went over to it to like investigate and see what was going on. It has just blown up because of what was in there. Let's watch it, because every time I see it I'm just like fully creeped out by it. So let's just have a look.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the beach.
Gabby, go. I'll hold your stuff.
Bro. Wait, open it.
We're like, we're gonna find nothing.
Open it.
It was sweet.
It stinks, y'all.
It washed out. It's
Oh. Oh. Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
found a suitcase on the water in Alpha Beach. And
Yeah, here's the crime scene.
It was a dead body. What the hell? It was a dead body. They followed the location and got there and there was a dead body. That is the worst thing I think I've ever thought of. Like, what the hell? They called the police and apparently it took quite a long time for them to get there. Like, it took a couple of hours, and because they'd opened the suitcase, the tide started coming in and kind of like washed it out a little bit, and then they had to search for the bag again. But it was in the news and everything. Like, it has been reported everywhere that it was a body, and that is just the scariest thing I think I could ever imagine. That was the first thing that I saw when I sort of learnt about what the app was. So in my head, I now associate the app with like really scary stuff just because I've seen that. So a lot of the time it's just a nice, innocent app, but occasionally it's really not, and things like that happen, and it just makes it like absolutely terrifying, and I just I don't know what I think about it.
Baby, if you see a person,
I don't like that. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. I always feel a bit like nervous when if I'm ever walking in the woods, or not that I like walk in the woods very often, but if I'm ever walking somewhere in like a foresty area and I see something, like things that people have left behind, I don't know, I always just feel a bit nervous, because I always just automatically think, oh, what if the person's like nearby and they're like looking at what I'm doing? I just automatically assume that someone's going to be there like creeping on you behind the trees and stuff. I would 100% freak out if I stumbled across like little houses made out of wood. It's kind of like tree houses, but like not what a kid would make. No offence to the population of kids, but they're like proper structures of pretty big houses, and they had the dead, was it like a deer head or something on it? Like it was like a evil murdering clubhouse. Hi. 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 Oh, did you want to say hi? hi. Did you want to say hi? Oh, you're so gorgeous. Are you just the best boy in the world? Are you just the best boy? Are you just the best boy? This cat honestly must get so sick of me. Do you love a cuddle? Are you a big giant baby? Are you a big giant baby? Back to regularly scheduled programming. What do you think about randonauting? Do you think it's a lot of crap? Or do you think it's actually something that's legit, like a real thing? Apparently it's supposed to take you to like an alternate universe, like it's a glitch, like a glitch in the Matrix kind of thing. It takes you out of the stimulation. It takes you out of the simulation. I don't know. I don't believe that. I just think it's a weird thing that takes you to strange places, and sometimes you'll ask for something and it will take you there. I think what I'm probably going to have to do is actually try it and go randonauting. So I think I probably will do that maybe over the weekend, and we'll post it next week if I find anything weird. Fingers crossed I actually do find something that is whatever my intent is, because I am curious to know if people are just making this up or if it is real. So we will see. I will try it and I will give you an update. There will be a video on it next week if it works out well. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed learning about randonauting. Let me know if you're going to do it. I would love to know. I would love to know if any of you have actually been and done it and had a weird experience. Please let me know if you have, because I can't get enough of this at the moment. I am completely hooked. Let me know in the comments if you've had a weird experience, and remember to subscribe and also turn on the bell for notifications, because then you'll know every time I post, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!